Correct. Okay. So now you have data in the Excel sheet. How you can read the data to your program? And you have a data in the program that you want to write to file. You're writing to the file or reading from the file. All these actions, all these tasks, if you want to perform, you need Apache POI libraries. That's what we added in the pom.xml. Can you see here? So there is Apache POI libraries. These are the things. This is the one, and one more is here. These two libraries we added. If you want more, you can add, not an issue. So these two libraries are giving all the classes, the Apache POI classes. So what are the classes? We are going to see now. So Excel utils is the reusable method to read the data from the sheet. Which sheet you are giving? From that sheet, first you have to specify the file, complete file path, where that file is there, where that is located. So where is the Excel sheet? So that's the path you are specifying here. The Excel sheet path. Okay, in this Excel sheet, what is the sheet name? So multiple sheets you can have. So which sheet you are reading? That sheet you can set it and you can supply to this method automatically. That will read. Okay. And first step is you create a file object. File src file equal to new file. So the path. So it will create a file object. So then FIS equal to new file input stream source file. New file input stream. So source file. So that source file you can so FIS equal to new file input stream. So this, file input stream, why you will use? For reading this file, right? Read the file. That purpose you will use file input stream. Then in that file, so you create a workbook. So you create a workbook, that workbook object we created. So workbook. So XSF workbook we call this. XSF workbook, XSF sheet. So there are two types of classes are available based on your file type. Based on your file type, you can create two kinds of classes provided. If your Excel sheet type is .xlsx, then you can use XSSF workbook, XSSF sheet, these two classes. So this class will represent the workbook, this class will represent the sheet. So workbook inside there are many sheets. Workbook is one file. So that file inside there are many sheets. So you are creating the workbook object. Then from that object you are getting the sheet. So what is the sheet name? You are passing this parameter. So you got the sheet. From which sheet you want to read the data. Then you are getting the number of rows in this sheet. Sheet dot get last row number. So int column count equal to sheet dot get row dot get last cell number. Get last cell number. So object two-dimensional array data equal to new object. So row count and column count you can give. row count and column count you can give. So you got the row count, you got the column count. So then create a two-dimensional object array. So object two-dimensional array data equal to new object row count and column count. So that's all Java concept we have created. So we learned in the Java this two-dimensional array concept type. So first row will iterate for the rows and second row will iterate for the columns. So array name of I comma k, sheet dot, from sheet you are getting the row and cell and toString value and storing in this two-dimensional array. Then return that data array. So that's the Excel utils, how you can read. There is one more file I told, right? There is XLS file, .xls, but nobody uses now. Everybody uses XLSX only. But if there is a XLS file, what classes will be there? So you have XSF. Instead of XSF, there is a HSSF workbook, HSSF sheet, horrible spreadsheet. But XSF means XML spreadsheet. Okay, XML spreadsheet format. That's a XSF means. So this is the how you can read. Why this method? See, this method is returning object to two-dimensional array. So object two-dimensional array. Object two-dimensional array. So then once this is done, okay, this is just reading purpose you are using. So we have a JavaScript utils. So JavaScript utils, what is this JavaScript utils? JavaScript utils means you know already any Java code, any JavaScript code, if you want to run or execute in Java Selenium, we are using JavaScript executor interface and the respective method, the execute script method. So that we are using here. So see, first we created a public class JavaScript utils, private WebDriver driver. See, this is the constructor. So this class constructor. So public, see, class name and constructor name is same. And the parameter is WebDriver driver. So this dot driver equal to driver. This dot driver will refer this one and the right side one will refer this parameter. So while creating object for this class, you will pass the driver object. That driver object you are assigning to global instance variable so that everywhere you can use. The first method is flash method. So public void flash method, web element, and you are so creating a reference of JavaScript executor and assigning to driver. So then it will ask you typecasting. So js.execute script, arguments of 0.set attribute, style background yellow. So background you want yellow, border solid 5 pixels, red on this element. So once that is highlighted in yellow color and border red, then I'm removing that js.execute script, arguments of 0.set attribute and border solid 2 pixel white on the same element. So it will blink, it will flash that element and then removes. But see, you are using execute script method. Inside that you are writing the, so this is all till here. So till here, this is the JavaScript code. Till here JavaScript code. Then the element. So So arguments of 0 dot set attribute of style, comma border, solid 2 pixel white. Solid 2 pixel white. So you can change the color. So whatever the color you want, you can change it. What color you want, you can change the color. Okay. Now, so you change the color of element. So JavaScript executor, JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver. So JS dot execute script, arguments of 0 dot style, background color. You give the what color you want on this element. So this is the another thing. You're just waiting 20 milliseconds. So that's the how to change the color. Get title by JS. So we have a get title method, but with the JS, how can you get it? JS means JavaScript. So JavaScript executor, JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver. So return JS dot execute script. So this return document dot title, toString. So go back by JS. So JavaScript executor JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver. So JS dot execute script history dot go -1. History dot go -1. Go forward. So JS dot execute script history dot go of 1. And refresh browser by JS. So JS dot execute script of history dot go of 0. Generate alert. So you can generate the alert. JS dot execute script alert message. So you can give it will generate the alert. So generate confirmation pop-up. Execute script confirm. You can give a message. Get page inner text. This is very important. Page inner text. How can you get a page inner text? So they will ask our element inner text. So this is the JavaScript executor, JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver. So JS dot execute script return document dot document element dot inner text. So from the document you are returning to the inner text. So the JS string type data, this one. Click element by JS. How to click an element by JS? So JS dot execute script arguments of 0 dot click element. See this on this element, the click action will happen internally. So we have a send case using so with ID. So you can pass any ID and you can do that. So JS dot execute script document dot get element by ID dot value equal to value. So even scroll down. So window dot scroll to 0, document dot body dot scroll height. Scroll up, window dot scroll to document dot scroll dot height 0. Scroll into view. So JS dot execute script arguments of 0 dot scroll into view true. So you can scroll into view also, you can do that. Draw a border, add a new tab. All these are JavaScript executor. interface related methods. So JavaScript executor interface related code. These are ready-made. You can go anywhere and you can use them. So you don't need to remember and by heart them. So just you should know what methods are there. So if you know, then it is easy to call them, right? So this anywhere you can use these methods, and you can copy also there in your project if these are not available, and you can call them wherever you need. So only left utility method is WebDriver utils. So WebDriver utils we'll discuss. Meanwhile, let me explain log4j too. So basically log4j is used to generate the log messages. See here, so there are different appenders, system.out, and also you can add to the file, and also you can logger type is different logger type, log.info. There is a log.error, log.debug, log.info. So these are the different types of so logger level will be there. So any one level you can use it. So we are using log.info that will be stored in the file. It will appended, and so on the timing it will be given this time. That's the log4j means. Log4j is used to log our messages in the one file with a timestamp. With a timestamp, it will append. Any questions before stopping? I will stop here. Tomorrow we'll discuss this WebDriver utils is the main thing. Once this is done, and we can go for the pages implementation and test cases implementation. Yeah. Thank you. So that's the